Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about standard form. Question 4. These numbers are written in standard form. Write these as ordinary numbers. Here we have A, 7 times 10 power of 2. And then we have B, 2.5 times 10 power of negative 5. Now, let me show you the steps of turning standard form into ordinary numbers. First thing you do is what? You have to, first, we're going to answer this question, A, like this one. Okay, give me a second. Yes, this one. So first we're going to do A, 7 times 10 power of 2. Now, with A here, the power is positive. And the difference between it and this question, the power here is negative. Now, if the power is positive, it means you have to move the decimal point to the right side. It means you have to make the number bigger. And with the negative power, it means you have to make the number smaller and you have to make the decimal point move to the left side. Now let me show you. I'm going to explain A and B because C and D have the same idea. Now let's do A here. So we have 7. Let's make the typing bigger. So 7 times 10 power of 2. So the power is 2. Now, the power is 2 means what? It means you have to move the decimal point 2 times. Now, where is the decimal point? Very good. The decimal point will be over here. Let's put this here. The decimal point will be here. Let me show you with another color, yes. So this is the decimal point. Now I'm going to move the decimal point 2 times. And because the power is positive, as we said, it means I'm going to move the decimal point to this side. And we're going to make the number bigger. So let's give some space for the 7. And then we will move the decimal point this side. Here. First, let's remove this. So we can move the decimal point. And let's remove this. So I'm going to move the decimal point that way. Here. So I'm going to move 1. And each space I have, I'm going to put zeros in it. So I'm going to move 1, 2. And the new decimal point will be here. Now, in these spaces, I'm going to put zeros. So the first space here, I'm going to put 0. And the second space, I'm going to put 0. Okay. Let's make it bigger. So 2 zeros here, 1 0 here, and 1 0 in this space. And the answer will be, very good, 700. So this one is 700. Same idea with question C. I'm going to move the decimal point to this side because the power is positive. And it will have the same idea. And each space I have without any numbers, I'm going to put zeros in it. And the final answer, I write it here. Okay. Now let's do question B with the negative power. We're going to follow the same steps, but this time because the power is negative, it means I'm going to go to the other side. So let's put it here. First, let's take these. So first thing, let's write the number, which is 2.5. So we have 2.5 and then times 10 power of negative 5. Now 10 power of negative 5 means you have to move the decimal point to the negative side of the x-axis. Now let's put the decimal point first. The decimal point is here, as we see. It's over here. Now we're going to move it to the side of the negative part. So it's going to be here. So basically this side, okay? Now, let's first do this. So we're going to move the decimal point this side because the power is negative. Now let's move it. So we're going to move it like this. So 5 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we move the decimal point 5 times and we put it here, okay? Now remember this. Each space I have empty with no numbers, I'm going to put zeros. And before the decimal point, I'll put 0. So 0 here, and then here, here, and here. And this one, yeah, we missed one space, so we put 0 on it. So now, each space I made with the movement of the decimal point, I just put zeros in it. And by that, I got the final answer, which is what? Very good. 0.000025. So I'm going to write it here. 0.4 zeros and 25. And this is how you answer a question like this. Now, for question C and D, they have the same steps, same ideas. You can do them by your own to practice the idea. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.